And welcome back to the Spoiler Kings. I'm Brian the Grizzly here with Brandman Brandon. What's up, bro?
Oh, not too much. Just another Tuesday in the books.
This is what we got, and I wanted to come on here because obviously my internet wasn't doing really well last night, so I wanted us to rewatch the interview with the vampire and release it to you guys. I'm excited about it to talk to you guys about it. Obviously it's been a show that we love, so I don't want to delay. I want to jump right into it. Make sure we can hear it, and we'll go and we'll discuss. This is a teaser trailer. This is not. They have not started filming yet. Okay, this is just a teaser, kind of giving you a taste of what's to come. And we'll discuss after you watch. So let's jump right in.
All right.
There we go.
Well, the car's been
on the lot for hours, man.
Hey, look, if you want, I can have somebody knock on the window. I think he's...
What? You think what?
I think he's entertaining somebody right now.
Do we have insurance for homicide?
You know what? We had
See the
3
blood
deaths
going
on
into the goblet?
sisters. Don't worry about it.
Yep.
That's him. Jesus Christ.
It's just like the Lestat from the 2002 Queen of the Damned movie.
Okay, let's go.
Mr. Linecourt, hi, Mark Johnson. I'm the executive producer. We talked on the phone a couple of times. We're really excited about the
I don't remember you.
documentary. Okay.
And thanks for the tickets last night. Great show.
Lestat.
We have 45 minutes and he's gone.
Who the are you?
This is Christine Clare, Mr. Linecourt's lawyer.
Hair and makeup now.
Do I look like I need you?
The arrogance is crazy.
There's a goblet on the table.
You don't like the goblet? Can we get rid of the goblet, please? Thank you. We need to wire you for sound. I hope you don't mind. The camera we're going to be using is called an Interatron. I'll be sitting here, but you'll see my face in the camera. Like we're talking.
How uncomfortable
to
can
each
you
other.
be when he's looking at you
You
like
don't have to
that?
just stare at an empty
Right.
Your sound man is dehydrated.
We'll water. Get us some water, please.
All right, let's go, people.
43 minutes.
Shut her the up.
We're rolling.
Take
Rolling.
8
Rolling.
only.
Mm-hmm.
And action. Okay, we're gonna start. Could you state your name for the camera?
Justin Bieber.
I see you have my book there. What do you think of?
I like your damn book.
Sorry.
So you start talking about the book, start coughing.
Give me a second here.
Daniel, are you okay?
I am the Vampire Lestat.
Why are we pushing?
I'm immortal. More or less. The light of the sun.
Somebody get him a glass of water?
The sustained heat of an intense fire. These
Direct line from the book.
me, but then again, they might not. Ooh, 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 ah. Ooh, 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 ah. Ooh, 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 ah. Why the long face, my pretty baby? I got long fangs. Come appraise me. Bring your long stakes. That doesn't faze me. I'm an actor in my makeup. I get fatter when we break up. What does it matter who I take her? Ooh, 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 ah. Another face, another year, another place, another tear. Pick up the pace, rack up the fears. Now I have fun. Yeah, I have fun.
Vampire Lestat.
Yes, sir.
So we had new season, Interview the Vampire. I am I don't know. I want you to talk about it first because it's very interesting everything we saw.
Mhm.
I think I didn't know some things about myself until I actually watched this or what I prefer. So,
Mhm.
but you go ahead. I want you talk about what
Well,
you saw and what you thought about it.
I liked. Well, first and foremost, as you know, this is the season I myself, as a reader of the books, have really been waiting for.
I feel like didn't the creator say the same thing? He's been waiting. This is the one thing he's been waiting for. That's the reason they even did this. The whole thing is to get to this point.
Yeah, because there's a lot of fun, like from like a narrative and visual and theatrical standpoint you can do with the Vampire Lestat story. I kind of felt like there was a lot to unpack with this teaser. I like that they put it out first and foremost. I didn't expect this, so this was a nice surprise at Comic Con. I do feel like the opening was a callback to the Queen of the Damned movie from 2002 with the Lestat stand-in, very dressed in kind of like the goth fashion that Stuart Townsend's Lestat dressed in his version, even down to the darker hair. He didn't have the trademark dark. Yeah, the blonde hair like Lestat was supposed to have, and then you see glam rock Lestat show up and basically be like, "Get out of my damn chair." I liked some of the kind of Easter eggs, kind of like if you look at the choker that Lestat was wearing, it looked very similar to the slash across his neck when Claudia got him.
Yep.
Yeah. There was the guy who did like the take one thing. If you look really close on his arm, he was sporting a tat. Yeah, that said Armand told the truth. So maybe there's like some vampire conspiracy theorists out there. I liked the.
I don't know if you can see if we can pull that up.
Mhm.
A couple of times. We're really excited about the.
I don't care who you are. If we get to. But that's a huge thing right there. Armand told the truth. That's so cool.
Yeah, I'm really looking forward to the banter and just the sass between Daniel and Lestat. Daniel coming back for the interview. I think there's a lot of fun to be had there, and just Lestat being Lestat, just being like the extra arrogant, sassy brat prince, as he's nicknamed in the book. I think I'm really ready to see that on full display and Sam Reed really shine here. They even included a little taste of what his music might sound like. It really gave me like Rocky Horror meets David Bowie vibes. The kind of purple text kind of gives me Prince vibes, like we've talked about in the past.
The VL, yeah, the VL definitely looks like Prince, almost like the artist formerly known as in his the thing he had on his cheek.
Yeah, I think this is going to be a lot more fun and maybe even a little more like tongue in cheek at time, at least with kind of like the musical element than the first seasons were. I'm really interested to see how they frame the interviews, because it was like very, kind of very, very, very serious and grounded when it came to Louis telling his side of the story and knowing the type of character that Lestat is. I wouldn't be surprised if we see the interviews being held in this setting here, with it being framed like an episode of Behind the Music or something like that. With Lestat just being sat there and him being the sole focus, and you just hear Daniel. Obviously, we're going to see Daniel. There's no way we wouldn't. But just to kind of, I wouldn't be surprised if it's framed like the way we see it in this teaser throughout. So yeah, I'm really excited. I think I'm the most excited. Like I said, I've been waiting to get to this, and the way that reading the Anne Rice novels, like I've said many times, this is this was the best way to tackle the Vampire Chronicles stories. So um, I like some of the lyrics too. Maybe I'm over analyzing it, but Lestat saying another face, another year. Like basically, I kind of interpreted that as a new POV character. Probably gonna have to wait another year or longer before this comes out because I know filming does not start until October.
October.
Sort of, so it's gonna be a hot minute. But yeah, yeah, I've watched this trailer or this teaser quite a few times.
Okay.
And tried to pick up on new things. But yeah, how about you? I know I talked a lot.
No, I mean this is interesting because I think we're going to break down because we actually care about the show. We care about the books. We care about how things are actually going. So I think that's an important distinction overall. I do worry about because the thing that really draws me into Interview with the Vampire because how dark and how real it is, right? And from what I gather from the Vampire Lestat, I don't feel like it's going to be dark because it's still going to be it's still a stat, right? But it's going to be very tongue in cheek, very much a lot, very whimsical because he's a whimsical type of person. Though he's evil and scary and everything like that, but he's very just go with the flow type of person. And a lot of the show recently for the last 2 seasons have been very kind of serious and grounded. And it's not going to be that way. So I don't know if I'm going to dislike it or like it more. I know I love to see Sam Reeves is going to do an amazing job. I'm excited to have any show that is kind of centered around him and his character, but I do think I prefer the seriousness.
Sure. And I think that's the beauty of these stories of the Vampire Chronicles. Each story and each character very much does have a different vibe and a different tone, which I really like about it. And I think and I think you're right. The more kind of tongue in cheek elements are going to come from. I think they're going to come from like the present day Lestat telling his story and being like I said, the brat prince that he's known to be. I think when we see the flashbacks of him being made into a vampire, his upbringing, a lot of the stuff with his mother, I think that'll be a lot more. That'll be where we get a taste of the more realistic and kind of serious, kind of no nonsense vibe.
Well, and that's because Daniel's going to bring it out, right? Because Daniel's going to ask about his lineage, how he became who he is, his frame of thought, like the way he saw things happening that we already kind of are privy to. That Daniel is going to pull a lot of that out too. So I'm not worried about the story. I just want to make sure that I enjoy it as much as I did before, because it's easy when you have Lestat and Louis because they play off each other so well, right? They balance each other. It's almost like a perfect couple balances each other. No one is exactly the same as the other, but they both have elements that make them a good person altogether. So without one, it's hard to have the other. We had Armand in season 2 that kind of tried to balance out Louis, but Louis kept on going like this all the time because obviously they don't balance out each other. But we always had Lestat in the back of our mind, and even in Louis' mind. My question is Lestat going to have Louis on the mind? Is he going to be there enough to balance everything out? I don't know, but I guess I don't need to worry about it because they're doing a effing great job. So I'm not really worried, but I don't know how it's going to go out. But I'm excited to see what the hell they do.
Same. Like I said, I like. I'm really excited by the prospect of it having that different vibe, and the music. They sold me with this little bit they had here, and we have confirmation that Sam Reed himself will be performing the songs, and I'm really interested to see where they go beyond.
That's interesting. Am I the only one that felt like a lot of his faces and things where I felt like it was 80s Madonna?
Oh yeah, I can see that. You know,
but trying to be in control, even with 80s Madonna, it's a control. Like I control the narrative, and that's the same thing I'm thinking about. With Lestat, I'm going to control the narrative.
Yeah, with him making the camera zoom in on him. And
exactly.
Yeah.
So I think that's awesome, especially after we saw season 2 and how he's the reason that Louis only got banished instead of killed, even though they all planned on killing him. He was able to do that, so it's a callback to that and that love story, and I'm excited to see where it goes from here overall.
Yep, same.
Okay. Guys, this is what we think, but I want to know what you think. We read all the comments, we looked at every single one. You guys are amazing with your thoughts and your information, and just want to hear from you guys. So tell us what you watched this trailer. What did you think? What are the things that you thought about? What are the things you're excited to see? Do you like this new type of tonal shift, or do you like the old one? Or you're excited to what we're going to get in season 4 because of what season 3 is going to bring? Bring all that to us, and make sure if you're watching this video, like and subscribe, and join us on Mondays and Thursdays, because we will be here from 9 until we fall asleep. We'll be here talking about whatever we can, anything nerdy, and especially Interview with the Vampire. So thank you guys for listening to us, and we will see you guys in the comments. Thanks.
Thank you guys.